Hi, my name is Garrett Wilson and I'm from Alexandria, Virginia, just outside DC, and my business is Catzenpup. Catzenpup is the world's only wet food Keurig pet feeders that serves wet can, raw, prescription, or cooked foods for cats and dogs using a timer schedule, as well as including video camera capabilities for viewing your pet when you're not home. I'm seeking $800,000 for 40% of my business. The money will be used to finish the product engineering design, tooling for manufacturing, and then mass producing the product to be able to sell in market to customers all around the world. Catzenpup ultimately solves many problems that pet parents and pets face every day, all the time. From dry food issues that cause health problems like obesity, dental problems, uterine infections, crystals in the general intestinal tract, as well as all the other possible things with ingredients in dry foods that are either just fillers or carbohydrates that are not properly managed and or balanced for cats and dogs, that a lot of pets just either don't prefer it or can't even eat dry food anymore, or these days require special diets from prescription and things like that that are absolute need within a growing market and number of people. Ultimately, these things are all solved by Catzenpup by allowing them to feed their pets using a timer remotely on their smartphone or when they're at work, opening the food, and then also allowing for people to view their pets remotely when they can't be there, to make sure they've eaten and also to make sure they're healthy. And you can see right there that it's got the camera and it actually even works. Catzenpup also, I've invented resealable, recyclable, reusable containers. So you can put the raw food, the cooked food, the prescription food in, seal it, and you can feed any type of food you want, even dry food if you want to, but that would just be crazy. And I can make those, and those are also add-on sales. And there's also, I've sourced and found that you can obviously get even orange gel packs for ice to cool the food and keep it fresh even longer. The business status of Catzenpup is I have 4 prototypes. You've seen one here, you've seen one here. I have one that's actually up in Canada with the owner of the Cats of Instagram account that has 1.4 million social media followers online. And then I have another feeder that's actually being used at Milo's Sanctuary out in California, outside LA, where the owner is testing the feeder for cats in that type of a shelter environment. I also have a patent, granted, issued, done. I've been on Steve Harvey's Thunderdome on ABC.
Well, let's hear it for Garrett and the Catzenpup.
The story behind the whole thing is, my cat Amber was 17. And she was getting sick and having UTI issues, and she just stopped eating dry food. So I knew I had to find a way, and I researched on the market, went to pet stores everywhere, and just found that there are all kinds of single-serving containers of pet food everywhere, in all kinds of brands, in all kinds of shapes, in all kinds of flavors. They're everywhere. Companies are jumping into this market. Crave just launched. Bella just launched from Purina. And so I came up with a feeder idea that opened the lids and served the containers using a timer and just some mechanical drivetrains. And then I even added the ability to program it and schedule it with your phone and watch with the camera when you're not there. I'm the kind of person, personally, that I like to have fun. I like to make jokes. Personality-wise, I can be a little loud. I can raise the energy, but I also really like to take action. I like to infuse and do things that are awesome. A couple ideas and examples I can share. Go ahead and make just buy Halloween costumes at the store. No, thank you. Let's make an actual Philly fanatic costume and wear it to the ballpark.
Oh my goodness.
And make it work and have fun. Want to just do a Lego project with your kid and build some fun stuff? Yeah, but no. Why don't we actually build Jack White's White Stripes guitar from the Fell in Love with a Girl video? About playing music for yourself, just for fun, even if you're not good. Or simply, play guitar, or buy a trumpet just because you can and it's fun. But you don't have to be good at it, you just have to have fun with it. You can make pancakes for your kids and go the extra mile.
Yeah.
And you can even I've even been in a band and I sang.
I only want a burning desire. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand.
Which was a lot of fun and hilarious too. I'm married with 2 wonderful kids. I have a 3-month-old newborn right now.
Reindeer.
Right.
Do it.
If I was picked to pitch the Sharks, I've learned from being on Steve Harvey's Thunderdome that things like live pets are really interesting and entertaining. So I would probably get some live pets to come on, actually demo the feeder, have the pets eating. That would be great. I know some of the Sharks have and love pets. I would also even get some customers or potential customers to come and read their emails they've sent to me. I read you some of the things about how people and their pets are, have so many challenges between busy lives and health issues and, try to go away, and help them realize that by reading on stage with real people, the real need here that's out in the market, that would be a good way to also, show the Sharks the people in need here. There's also the idea that, trying to position this, being a startup, being just, prototype, and not having sales, and not having traction, being an invention. I understand that that's not always the Sharks' favorite thing. But, ROI and dollars and sales are one thing. But if you also are a fan of people like Tony Hsieh, who, founded and built Zappos into a company that's all about happiness, I like to also, position the opportunity here that, there's a big ROH. There's a qualitative side rather than only quantitative to making money and having the numbers go up, because you can also get an amazing return on pets' health and on people's happiness, and really make a difference in people's lives and change their lives. Almost in an adventure philanthropy way, but it's not philanthropy. We're trying to make a profit, and I think that when the Sharks would see the billion-dollar wet food market, the millions of customers that would be there between cats and dogs, the existing products that are out there, the capabilities of the feeder for all the different types of food that exist and are, exploding in growth, from raw to cooked prescription food and things like that. It's an amazing opportunity that if the Sharks could look at investing in me as the entrepreneur, in the concept of the product, in the patent and the protection that we have behind it already, it would be a sure hit, a wonderful segment, pitching them and entertaining on the show, and it would be a lot of fun and be a huge success. The biggest challenge for my business has been raising money. There's so many things that this solves, but hardware is hard, tooling is expensive, and it's a real challenge to get investors to cough up and really, be able to put up the kind of money with being a pre-revenue startup and pre-sales and traction that investors typically look for, because hardware and getting it out there in quantity and scale is difficult. At the end of the day, I've been doing this for a couple years, but I haven't been able to get rid of it. And part of the reason is because so many people have this problem. There are 13.8 million single cat households in the U.S. There's over 15 million small dog and mini dog households in the U.S. And these are the types of emails that I get from Kelly Clark in Rancho Palos Verdes, California. She said, please make them affordable so people like us can buy multiples. Karen L. from Brooklyn, New York. Catzenpup would change my life. Sharon Ramsey from Indianapolis, Indiana. Let me know if there's anything I can do to rush participation or to buy your feeder. Darren James from Los Angeles, California. I want to buy this today. All capital letters. Kimberly Perez. This would save my life. Donna Wolf from San Diego, California. This would save my life. You would have my undying gratitude. And I've had other inquiries, hundreds, thousands of them over the years, all around the world, from places like Japan, Italy, Singapore, UK, Canada, Germany, Philippines. It's incredible. The biggest challenge is just raising the money to try to produce this amazing idea, problem-solving, game-changing, life-changing product for pet parents and pets everywhere.
I promise you, you'll be in stores all over the country. Yeah, man.
Thank you so much.